Android device, anything with Bluetooth, it pairs with Bluetooth. So any device with Bluetooth, you have no problems.
That's right.
All right. Now, this is pretty exciting.
Here we are.
Everybody is pretty darn excited about our next item. So I'm gonna pop on a pair of sunglasses. They are UVA and UVB protected. Love that. Okay, great sunglasses. What do these have that are different? This is from Bose. This is next generation technology with forward thinking, AR, with his augmented reality. I know David's gonna explain more about that, but you are able to pair these with your device, Bluetooth, and listen to music. See, there's nothing in my ear. There's nothing in my ear. I am hearing the music from these sunglasses. It comes with a beautiful sunglass case. Remember, UVA, UVB protected. It's really crazy, and David's gonna explain. This is brand new, not available anywhere else. We're launching it here at HSN.
This is the first presentation on HSN, and I am thrilled to be here because I have been waiting to tell you guys about this for a long time. As soon as I saw that we were doing these, I knew that this was something we had to come here with because it represents such an incredible style. You know, it's got this wonderful look that really kind of shows that classic sunglass look, but these are Bose sunglasses. So what you're getting is incredible sounding audio directly from your sunglasses. It's an open ear design, meaning there are speakers, wafer thin, microscopic speakers that are built right into the frames themselves. So here's you spin around, there you go. You see, you get a quick glimpse of the speakers themselves, and they're pointed directly at your ears with nothing in them, so that when you're walking around, you're the one that hears the music and people around you don't hear anything. It's incredible to really experience. I wore them on the train today, actually, you know, coming from the airport, and I kept having to take them off to be sure that I wasn't bothering someone next to me, and it was incredible to be listening to music and then having sunglasses on and enjoying them, and man, it was my own little world.
I love it. There's choices, by the way, in styles. You have Rondo, which is the round, and Alto, which is more of the squarer frames. So you can see all the dimensions. I think that the round ones are a little bit smaller, so if you have more of a petite face, then they might be a bit. I'm wearing the round ones, and then David has on the square ones. I could actually, you know, we could switch. Either one is either they're for men, they're for women. It's blocking 99% of UVA and UVB. These are the ones that I have on, and by the way, the little lady's voice is in my ear telling me to pair it.
Right, yeah.
So she's teaching me how. So these are really easy. And I know that these are the ones that David is wearing. These are like a very classic style.
Yes, yes. So this is designed to really have that classic look. I mean, we wanted to create in our debut collection of sunglasses, give you a choice so that you can pick from two sort of classic and iconic looks for your sunglass style. But it's all about the sound in the end. I mean, you get this great look, but man, you can just simply click. There's one little button that I can use, and I tap that here, and it sends it right down from my phone, and now I'm listening to music in an ear that's entirely open. There's nothing in here yet. I'm hearing music go right from here to here. And that's what makes it so unique. So here, if you take a quick look as we kind of look a little closer, there are those very, very thin speakers that are giving you that great Bose quality sound, except there's nothing actually in your ear. The sunglasses themselves are producing it very, very discreetly, so people around you don't really hear what's going on at all. I mean, you could be standing right next to someone and they may not even know you're listening to music. That's what's really incredible. And I've been using these now for a while, and I gotta tell you, to be able to be enjoying music while I'm walking and just simply having sunglasses on, you listen to music in places you didn't even think that you might enjoy music. I was pumping gas the other day, and I began to listen to music just while I was standing there, and it was a wonderful little moment to be able to enjoy Bose quality sound without having to put anything in my ears, just simply through my Bose frames. It's that level of quality that we can give you, and it looks pretty sharp.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
If I do say so myself.
And these are a launch. So these are only available here at HSN and also available on the Bose.com website.
You can get them at Bose.com.
Yeah. Right, so, but we have it on FlexPay. and they don't. So, I know this is new, brand new concepts, new reality, but talking about reality, these are forward thinking. So you've heard about, you know, augmented reality. These are already set up to do that when that comes out. And you may say, well, what is that? Am I ever going to use it? Do I understand it? It's actually a pretty simple concept that's going to enhance what you're doing. And David's going to give you a kind of a brief description of it.
Yeah, so this is the world's first audio augmented reality platform. It's something we are so excited about because it represents allowing you to enjoy great music, but also there are sensors built into the sunglasses themselves that can detect head movement in 9 different directions. Now, this is something we're working on right now and actually going to be starting to roll out in the coming weeks and beyond to enable even more functionality, so that imagine you have the ability to interact with apps on your device simply by bobbing your head, turning, looking left, or looking right, and you would be able to control, just like Victoria is kind of showing us now, you'd be able to control features and functions on your phone. This is something that is only at the very start. It's something that it's built already in, and then we'll send a software update once it's fully launched to go live with your device. But the possibilities are absolutely limitless. I was talking with a friend at Bose that actually works on this, and what she was saying is that what's great is that there's so much creativity that could come to life through people working with Bose to create new experiences we haven't even envisioned yet, but through the ability to track your head movement, there's some really great stuff that's coming, and I can't wait for you to see it.
Right, but just right off the bat, you're going to pair it with your Bluetooth devices, and you're going to be listening to sounds, or you could be, you know, music, audiobooks, podcasts, you know, everything. And what about taking phone calls? Can you take phone calls or no?
There's a microphone built right in.
You can take phone calls.
Absolutely. So just imagine, you know, you have your phone call and you're just walking down.
You're just walking and talking like you're talking to yourself.
Talking just like this, except the microphone picks up the sound of your voice and you can begin talking to your caller. There's a teeny little button right here that you can use to answer and end the phone call. But honestly, there's no mic that you have to pick up and pull towards your mouth. And what's great is that, you know, you hear them so clearly, they hear you so clearly, but it's just simply a pair of sunglasses. Of course, we wouldn't settle for anything but perfection when it comes to sound quality and how you interact with them. So we've worked very hard to craft this experience so that when the call comes in, you can just be walking down the street and be able to enjoy that phone call, enjoy that music, all in Bose quality sound, and no one would be the wiser. You're not bothering people around you. It's this beautiful audio experience that's really designed just for you with a totally open ear design. Music sounds great, phone calls sound great, and you know what? You look pretty cool too. 2 styles to choose from. I mean, I was so pumped because I love this style too. It's the same one Victoria is rocking out to right now, and you kind of just be able to jam and have open ears. You're not having to put anything on, in, or around your ear. It's just sunglasses that sound fantastic. And boy, do they sound great. It's the kind of thing that when you hear it for the first time, you can't believe that level of quality is coming from something where there's really no visible speakers at all.
By the way, there's 2 different sizes. The round ones are a little bit smaller, and we're going to show you the actual dimensions. So 49.9 millimeters across, whereas the Alto are 52 millimeters. So if you're, you know, just getting an idea of how much bigger they are. Also, 162 millimeters length in the Alto, and the Rondo is 154 millimeter. So I think either one could be for men or for women, but I think that's a good kind of way to look, you know, for a smaller size person head, I think I would go with the round, and then for larger, I'd go with the traditional Alto. But it really doesn't, you know, either one, you're gonna love it. And of course, everything has a 30-day, you know, guarantee on it. If you don't love it, you can certainly send them back. And I know this is brand new technology. There's really nothing else in the market like it. It's not like this guy's brand or that guy's brand. It's all new, exclusively here at HSN or the Bose website.
We've really worked hard to create something that does stand out from the crowd. You know, to create something like this definitely takes time to craft it to the level that we at Bose really expect it to be. So this is why you look at something, you say, okay, well, it's a great pair of sunglasses. Okay, great, it makes sound. But no, it's just not sound, it's Bose sound. And we've worked really hard to craft the experience so that it isn't just a putting on sunglasses and then you hear some sound. We've created the experience so that it truly takes the experience of what you think it could be and makes it come to life. And of course, we think of all the little details too, so that, you know, if it's a matter of taking a phone call when you're listening to music, you can do that easily. And it's not something that you have to stress about in terms of how you make the connection or charge. You have a full carrying case like you see here. I love the case too, because
case is really cool. I just wanted to show everybody the case. You get a little cloth inside, and they're, you know, they go beautifully nested